Hello, what's up? Hey, it's Kevin, and I wanted to give you a real quick update of the week, where we're at, kind of summarize our closure of our 30 days and our next few steps forward, and then we'll go in and talk about my journey in particular right now. So, it's been a good week. Everything has gone smoothly. Yes, there's been a couple days that I've kind of overdone it. Um, Probably not going to be in dayological order, but yesterday was a really good day. We started kind of early. We had about three appointments. The last one ran about 2 hours over. It's supposed to be an hour. We ended up two. So that put me home a little bit later in the afternoon, but I still felt good. I did chill for a little bit. And the other couple days, they've just been good. What I'm slowly beginning to learn is that every single day is a good day because we have the ability and God allows us to get up and have another day. And me trying to put it on a calendar, trying to track my top 3 days that I've had thus far and go back and find a pattern isn't really doing anything except for creating stress because you know how I am. I want everything perfect. I want everything bam, 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 bam. And it doesn't have to be. We need to just kind of change the way we look at it, that every day is good and every day has its benefits. And we need to run with those. Yeah, there's been some days that I kind of overdone it. I feel it a little bit the next day, but it doesn't make that a bad day. It just means I've done a little too much, and those are my learning points, which I don't do that real well because I think every day should get a little bit better and I push a little bit harder, but it doesn't work that way, and I'm slowly beginning to learn that. And this is not a Kevin's in control situation, and that I don't want to say I have to be in control, but I want to know what's going on. I want to be able to control it, schedule it, organize it, be there, put it together. And sometimes you just have to arrive on the scene, meaning the day, enjoy the day, and run with it. It happens the way that it is meant to happen. And every day is a learning day. And again, once again, it is how you look at that day and how you perceive it. So we move on to the completion of that detox. That was one day at 5 we finished. So Tuesday we went to dinner with some breakfast with some friends, and we ate 3 meals that day, which was really good for me because that's a lot. But we did do probably 75% of the meal, not the whole thing. So we didn't stuff ourselves. We felt good, and we're here on Thursday now, and we're still doing the 3 meals. I think I put on about 2 pounds, which is a plus. And we had a routine of every morning we stepped on the scale, and we checked every single night. And I could pretty much tell you, well, if I'm at this right now, meaning tonight, tomorrow, this is where I should be. And we would hit it pretty close within 2 or 3 ounces. But was that necessary? I mean, that's just me putting it more into what I need to be doing that I don't need to be doing, creating a little bit more stress. And we have to reduce this stress. And I think some of it I may bring on myself. So that brings us up to right now where we're at. We're going to talk a little bit about the journey itself and this emotional roller coaster that I continue to ride. Now, I will tell you, I'm on it less than I was in the beginning, but I still go by, I still get off, I still hop on. It might be a short ride, but I'm still there. And I'll share with you. This morning, 6:30, I had one of those moments. Ramona was getting ready to leave, and we had a rough night. Everything didn't go the way I kind of planned it for. Um, I woke up multiple times. Y'all know I do that. I do those little cat naps. And we said some prayers, this, that, and the other. And basically what we do every night. But this time, I guess I was expecting more out of it than normal. But on the other side of that coin, I don't know if I was putting more into it. We were doing it. I know it wasn't just going through the motions because we have a routine, we have what we say, and the things that we focus on. But again, that morning, 6:30, it was just the moment. Maybe expectations were set up too high sometimes because I'm known to do that. It's pushing it hard. And we wrote it. We got off quickly. It was only about a 15-minute ride, enough to go to the top and feel that zoom all the way down. And then we got on with our day. We made a couple adjustments with our day. We've ordered a book. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. This is a 40-day devotional by Samuel Rodriguez. And we're going to get that, see where we're at, kind of go through it, start that as our morning routine. We do our affirmations in the morning, but I do believe there's nothing wrong with adding in a devotional for my reading. Most of my reading, y'all know, I did through audio when I was doing my walks. So now that walks aren't happening, I've got to replace that. So this is kind of what we come up with doing. So I'm thankful for the ideas that people share and the time that they spend with me, helping me continue to move this bar forward in the small inches that they go. And that's the main thing I wanted to share with you about this ride, that you're in control of that ride. You don't have to get on it every day. You don't need to put the additional stress on yourself. You don't need to push harder than what you need to do. And I guess if you wanted to sum it up, you need to enjoy every day for the day that it is. Now, there are good days and bad days, I'll agree. But every way you look at it, it's another day that God's given you to get started. And it's up to us to how we utilize that day and the things that we put into that day, meaning our affirmations that we're starting to add in, which is the next layer. Because, who knows how many layers or how deep this could actually go. I mean, we're probably only scratching the surface with our I am affirmations. In fact, right here on my desk in the office is a list of I ams. It's I'm blessed, I'm thankful, I'm calm, I'm caring, I'm confident, I'm determined, I'm healthy, I'm knowledgeable, I'm loved, I'm organized, I'm patient, I'm positive, we're prosperous, we're secure, and we are understanding, and we're youthful. That's one of my big ones. I'm getting younger, healthier, better, stronger, and wiser every day. So I do think that's good to keep reminding ourselves of that and keeping our positive thoughts in that direction. All right, and today's word is Kindle. Do you kind of notice how all these words blend together, tie together, and they flow? I'm not picking this. This is how they're coming out. So I guess it's a good thing. So Webster's dictionary says kindle is to light up, wake up the fire that's already there, like your brain when it's time to wake up at 6 a.m., and refusing to be dead. My interpretation, kindle, is to bring back to life, or I think it said it better about reignite, because it's already there. The dreams are there, the desires are there. You just need that quote unquote stimulating word or that shot of encouragement to kickstart you again. And that would be Kindle. And as we come to a close, I appreciate all those that have contributed to our cause and all of those that send the emails, the texts, the random phone calls. And it's always encouraging and definitely a surprise sometimes to hear from friends from years and years ago. So it is appreciated. So if you feel compelled or have the desire to contribute to our cause, it's much appreciated. As it's been about 60 days or so, and insurance bills and everything are starting to come in, and anything is appreciated much. So don't forget to click the link below and under our GoFundMe account. Be sure to follow us on our platforms for Kevin's cancer journey. And I appreciate each and every one of you and all the sports, phone calls, and all the emails that continue to come in. God bless.